Today is Friday, August 3rd, and you're listening to Life in General with Ron Tang. What's going on? Y'all staying hydrated? Y'all in ketosis? Y'all burning fat? Still going steady on the ketogenic diet. I've been eating a lot of avocados lately. For a couple months now. I got that shit coming out of my ears. I got fucking octopus coming out of my ears, man. What movie is that from? My father was a Yankee, just like you know. He used to take me a lot to the movies. I watch, I learn. Guys like Humphrey Bogart, James Cagney. I like those guys. They teach me to talk. I always know one day I'm coming here. What movie is that from? Tell me. If you know, then I guess comment under the Facebook link, and the first person that gets it is the winner of a free car. You get a 2014 Prius. How about that? You know, it'd be perfect if you're living that minimalist lifestyle. You can live out of it. I've seen it. YouTube videos of actual nomads living out of a hybrid Prius. Like, some of the stuff they've done with it is just incredible. They got furniture, water plugs, blankets, beds, entertainment. I don't know. Plus, if you're a guy driving a Prius, it just means that you have a massive penis, you know? You're just oozing with confidence as you drive by. And if you're female, it just means that you now have a slightly used Prius. That's all. And that you are a strong, independent woman who don't need no rides because you have your own. I don't know. Fuck. Who is listening to my podcast? I wonder how many there are now. Like, how many that just don't know me or bumped into or clicked into it thinking, like, who the fuck is this guy? I make fun of both genders equally, okay? Relax. For all those easily offended, already trying to email my employer, I'm self-employed, okay? Put the phone down. Stop trying to get people in trouble because you're bored, okay? It's probably a dude now anyways, coming to the rescue. You know, I got a lot to say in regards to these white knights. You know, those males that just promote gender equality, but in reality practices like special privileges for women. There's tons of those now. I don't know if anyone remembers this one video that went viral, the "How can she slap?" This game show in India, I don't know what the basis of the show is, but the female gets to verbally abuse all the male contestants. And at one point, she gets so into it that one of the contestants started giving attitude back. She was putting them down verbally as men, and then she's like, "You're pathetic. Why don't you say anything?" And the guy's like, "Well, it's not that I don't want to say anything. It's just that I don't want to talk to you." And then she slaps him across the face in the heat of the moment, and that was against the rules of the show. And he does it right back to her, and she just stood there like stunned. The look on her face was like, "Did you just hit me? Like, how could you?" And then the host of the show jumps up and starts attacking him along with the male audience. And the audience just came rushing up to her rescue. Like 30 guys just went right up at him. And then he's like, "How can she slap? How can she slap?" The whole thing was a shit show. It was either broadcasted live or that part got leaked. I don't know. But you can tell, like, they were just trying to protect her. It was either for showmanship or you just didn't need the whole crowd going up there to fight. It was a little much when the host jumped in, like, self-righteously. But you can YouTube "How can she slap?" and you'll see it there. Yeah, they're not progressive over there. I don't know what they are. I'd like to go over there and find out one day if that's how they actually approach women on the streets, the same way they do online in your inbox, straight to the point. Show me your bobs, bitch lasagna. I wonder if there's any woman in all the history of the internet who just sent their pictures to random Indian men who ask for them. Like, show me your bobs, please. She's like, all right, here's a picture of everything you asked for. Do what you will, and let me know if you want to come to North America, and we'll talk. But yeah, I don't think they're progressive by any means, but what the fuck do I know? I'm certainly practicing it a little bit, you know? Just a few weeks ago, I was standing in front of the Bay Street building downtown. I remember I was just having a cigarette and texting, and I could see in my peripheral this one woman walking over. There was a film set across the street, and it was in front of the building where they were shooting. And I remember she really didn't ask me for. She tapped my shoulder with her phone and said, "Take a picture, take a picture." And I remember just looking up to her, and I was like, "Nah." She's like, "What? Take a picture." I said no. Oh, like what? You never heard no before? Like I don't want to. And then she walked away, but her reaction was just like, "Why?" Just automatically assuming I would say yes. I don't do that. I'm not feeling it, and I just I just didn't want to. Like I don't want to. I thought she was gonna stay and argue, but she walked away. I mean, what's she gonna say? Like, you're not a gentleman. Why? Because I didn't conform. Because anybody would have just done it without question. I mean, I would. I do it all the time when I travel, but it was just the way she went about it, right? Just like walked over with her sense of entitlement. Like everybody needs to just stop and serve you. Like, fuck out of here. I mean, the whole interaction was probably like 8 seconds. Um, what was she gonna say though? Like, I'm not a gentleman. Okay, that's another thing with this whole like, you're not a real man. Don't you just love that? When you don't conform, then you're not a real man. I see a lot of this online too. You know, those certain types of women who all of a sudden feel liberated to take half naked pictures. And if it's anything less than what they want to hear, then you're not a real man. All right? Real men like this. Bones are for dogs. Only real men go for this. Yeah, okay. Get the fuck out of here. Men like whatever the fuck they want, and it doesn't take away from their manhood, okay? Real men like thick women. Bones are for dogs. I feel like that's the only thing that sets us off, because I find dudes have such fragile egos, myself included. Like, it's the one thing that sets us off. Like, attack his ego. Go for his manhood. And there's so many things attached to it. Like, I swear, the arguments that will trigger your response in less than 5 seconds, anything to do with you being like a mama's boy, your penis size, or just flat out like you're not a man for any reason, it'll set off like 100% of men. Never put a single day of effort into myself, but you're not a real man for not liking all of this. Yeah, okay. I can fall in love with a chick that has a mustache you can see under the sun, and it still doesn't take away from me, okay? Sorry, guys. I'm just going off in my head. But yeah, that camera chick with her loud heels demanding. What, I gotta take your picture and then, like, stand there? Maybe I have to redo them because you didn't like them, and I'm standing there like I give a shit? Fuck that noise. I'm gonna contribute to your Instagram insanity. Yeah, I know where they're going. It's going straight to Instagram for the likes. Living on the gram. We gonna die for the gram. Oh, look at that building under construction over there. Let's go climb up that crane and take a picture. That's gonna be a real hit, eh? Yeah, sure, babe. You already signed the prenup, right? Take your time. Go climb up there. The day that I become an Instagram boyfriend or Instagram husband, whose sole purpose is to take pictures of you to satisfy your ego, so that you can post on your social media accounts for your social proof. Yeah, okay. Usually, if you're not happy by the third picture, fuck it, I'm done. You see those couples that start like arguing after because like she was so unhappy the pictures that he took. She's like, ugh. But yeah, anyways, you guys want quote unquote progressive and you guys want equality, well then all the bad stuff comes with it, okay? Kind of like Jafar at the end of Aladdin when he wished to be a genie. He got trapped in the lamp thinking he was going to be an immortal genie. And Aladdin was like, you want to be a genie? Well, everything comes with it. And he's like, no. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. For some reason, that part just stood out to me. At a time, I didn't even understand movies, you know? Like the eye-popping scene at the end of the original Total Recall. I was scared shitless of that scene. You know, and so many other things like Child's Play, Gremlins. What a throwback. What a TBT that was. You know, sometimes I wonder, like, how the fuck did I go from talking about avocados to this? Anyways, avocados, man. One of the best sources of fats, man. I just bought another half a dozen. Probably the best food in all of the ketogenic diet. But the thing with avocados is that they are just impossible to time. Like, if you put them in the fridge, they freeze in time. Like, it doesn't move. You leave it out on the counter, they expire in like 2 hours. But I do feel great. Right? I'm already seeing a lot of people make fun of this diet online, like these memes that they're posting, videos of overweight people eating carbs, and the title's like, "Oh no, what happens when the keto diet fad runs down?" And it's over. I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing it until I reach my goals. You? They're gonna shit on it because they're not doing it. We're gonna get fat. They're making fun of it like we're the new vegans. So this is what it feels like. But we will see, of course. The people that are making fun of this aren't gym goers. All right, but we'll see. Your physique tells the story, okay? We will see who has the subtle new beach album put up. Cancun 2018, hashtag take me back. Those kill me. You see these girls posting up in a thong sitting by the edge of the pool, having been to all of like 2 all-inclusive resorts. Hashtag take me back. But yeah. You know, every year you think your summer bod is going to be rockin' ready. The countless times you've imagined how you'd look at this point like 8 months ago. But you never really are, you know? You kind of just accept who you are and then go line up for gelato like everyone else. Yeah, let me get a double scoop of caramel praline turtle and a single scoop of pistachio nut. Thanks. Anyways, guys, I've decided that I'm gonna bring on my first guest on for next week, my first guest speaker. So I just gotta set this up. The thing with podcasts is that like I don't have to wait on anybody. Not like if you're like shooting a short film or something, you need like a whole team, a whole crew, people to show up, people to be available. That's the beauty of doing podcasts because it's like if you want to be productive, you can just keep working at it. You know, you can learn how to edit. You know, you're just creating your own content from scratch, and everything you're doing is just by yourself, and you can put as much time as you want into it without having to rely on other people. So, this is super fun to me. But yeah, I'm gonna have my own first guest on next week, and I decided that instead of putting it out on a weekly basis, it'll be once every 10 days or so. Every week and a half is good because I think that once a week just sort of feels like spam at that point. It's because a week flies by like just like that. I think it's best to do it that way. So I'm pretty excited about that. My plan is to do first 13 episodes of Life in General. So this will go till around October-ish. And then after 13 episodes, I want to see like how receptive people are to it. Like, if you guys enjoy it, I'll keep doing it. But after 13, I'm going to go on a little hiatus for like a month and then come back. But hopefully, by that point, I'll have a lot of new stuff to talk about, because the world's changing so quickly and so often. There's going to be new things, new technology, different things to talk about. Who knows? New genders, new rules, new politics. So, but yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening, and to keep it short today because I think I'm actually running out of space on SoundCloud till I have to upgrade, which I am going to do. And next week's episode, since I have somebody, it's going to be a little bit longer as opposed to my usual 20 minutes. So anyways, guys, thanks for listening again, and I'll talk to you guys later.